I like to say, as we've gone back, that the Wright brothers worked through so many challenges back in the day, and we have too, from the establishment of the workspace and inventorying to the actual building.
Have you pushed all the bolts through and make sure they go in the holes?
Yep.
So we kind of finished up what we had been working out on the tail cone, and we started putting things together with the horizontal and vertical stab. We had the center console done. We got it up on its gear.
We got the entire cockpit almost done. We got the motor in it. We've been working a lot on that.
So all the fuel tubing we received came like this. And the students laid everything out per spec for the design and then flared everything so all the fittings would work to make the fuel system airtight and hold the pressure that we need.
I hear it.
Where?
Right here.
That was definitely a little bit of a challenge.
We had one leak we had to track down, and we got that done, so then we had to find another one. That was a bit of a headache.
You got it.
Everybody is so understanding of when you make a mistake, because we all do, and every mistake is a chance to get better.
The engine was really the final piece of the puzzle. And this whole approach that the Wrights had taken was very much different than other people trying to fly. So other people had focused on the engine first. I need a big, powerful steam engine, and I'm gonna build my machine around that. And the Wright brothers decided, well, we're gonna conquer controlling it, then we'll figure out the engine. They reach out to automobile companies. They specify, I need an engine that's got to weigh less than 200 pounds, give me 8 or 9 horsepower. They do not get very many replies back. What they're asking for is considered absolutely impossible at this time, because engines, the block is made out of cast iron. So then they have this friend, his name is Charlie Taylor. They go to Charlie, they say, hey, can you help us out? Charlie has never made an engine before. He has never done this. And of course he says, sure, I'll give it a shot. So he ends up getting this block of aluminum and kind of coring out these places for 4 cylinders. And then the next thing you know, he's got an engine. It is crude by today's standards. It had a runtime of like maybe 2 minutes, but they only needed 12 seconds for that first flight. They only needed 12 seconds to change the world. They get something that works, but then they're not content. They want to push a little further. And they learn and they grow, and they acquire new knowledge and new understandings that no one had really figured out before. So you literally have evidence when you look at their designs of how they grew.
You have to learn about the history and also the mechanics, how things work, because it's all part of the experience.
And I feel really honored that I've gotten to put in effort toward it. The plane took shape right before my eyes. It went from pieces that did not at all look like a plane. Then it started to really take on the shape that it is now.
The whole body of the plane's done, and we actually got to put a little bit of the electrical work in.
But overall, there's a lot of big pieces that we're just waiting to put together.
What we did see is that we've had some parts discrepancies, so we were unable to complete the aircraft. We pushed the launch date until 17 December of this year. So next year will be about bringing everything together.
It didn't really kill our motivation though, me and the seniors, just because we love this class so much and we love Admiral, and we just want to stay consistent with it.
It's been a really good group who have really struck a path into aviation and seen how it could help them and their families and their future.
If you're worried about not knowing much about aviation, don't let that hold you back, because when I came into this class, I didn't know anything, but I had a desire to learn, and it's took me a long way.
This class is all about setting them up for success in the future.
It has been a group effort, and everyone has made it one of the best experiences I've ever had in school.
And man, I'm super proud of the 11, in this case, the 11 young men who will walk across that stage for graduation.
Honestly, my favorite part was just showing up. I really enjoy this class, and if I could take it for a 3rd year, I would.
So I got cords for the seniors who are walking this year. So these are the aviation cords. The green is for the pine trees of North Carolina, and the blue is for the sky. So these are the colors that represent what we are striving for in aviation, and proud of our North Carolina heritage and ready to go forth into the sky and do great things.
Stay focused, stay motivated, be professional.
Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and do some work.
Don't rush to failure. It's better to do things slow and precise so you know you're doing it right, and so it's done well.
The local mentors I work with are tremendous. I've said it time and time again, we couldn't do it without them. We get great support from Dare County Schools and First Flight and National Park Service, But man, those 19 students we had this last year, that was really amazing.
It feels amazing, very accomplishing, and to do it with a class I can call my brothers, it was an experience of a lifetime.
The leadership they exhibited, the teamwork, the proficiency in everything they have done, I couldn't have been happier with how they have handled themselves and the development they have shown.
I've taken away all the seniors' guidance and their knowledge, and I'm ready to pass it on to next year's juniors.
And my 33 years in the Navy, I love to fly. But what kept me in the Navy for so long was the sense of teamwork, and that's been my favorite thing this year. I wouldn't trade this for anything. I have loved every minute of it.
We are! First Flight! We are! First Flight! We are! First Flight!